Well, folks, I hope you jotted down all the names and numbers. So we have quite a few changes from the rosters we were given. So we'll do our best to keep track as the game moves along.
We're going to get the starting five going. Parents, thank you once again for coming out. Thank you, Country Financial and Howard Pulley. Coach Chris, look at you with your little referee outfit. I thought you was that foot knocker.
I will say this, though.
Now, parents,
I've never seen a game with so many 23s.
I was thinking that too, because I looked down and there's like 4 or 5 23s on here.
Now, a couple of them changed numbers before we got started. We had roster changes up through this morning, so that explains maybe the delay behind that.
They all want to be like Mike.
I wish I could be like him, but I wasn't blessed enough. We were talking about WNBA gear earlier. One of the coaches for Team Aiyana is Olivia Antilla, who's wearing her orange hoodie. She's a huge WNBA fan, bought several jerseys. Also organized a backpack drive for local elementary kids, and we're underway. Aiyana wearing the light-colored jerseys, Tyesha wearing the dark. It might take a minute to get names and numbers. Sinae Hill missing the three-pointer. And Team Tyesha will bring the ball up. That's Aaliyah Horton. And she's pickpocketed by one of the 4s in this game. There are 2 of them.
I think
Aniiya Mae Johnson is one, Sinae Hill the other. Again, because this is an all-star type of event, it's not all-star by name, but similar concept, you will see multiple jersey numbers or duplicate jersey numbers, which makes things a little more interesting.
Way to draw the foul, Tank. Way to draw the foul.
And free throws coming for number 24, Taniysha Edwards. Yes, she's got the stars. Her teammate, Kendall McGee, hit the game-winning buzzer beater in overtime to win the Division I AAU state championship. And she knocks down both free throws. And so Aiyana gets on the board. And we're having free throws the other way from one of the 23s. There are a lot of them.
Oh, goodness.
She's wearing the Minnesota Stars colors. I can't quite pick up on it.
She got the rebound.
She misses both at the line. Vienna Murray of Tartan picked up the ball. She's wearing number 8. There's one of the 2 23s.
3 good by Taniysha Edwards from the Stars.
Taniysha Edwards. So Edwards showing some early promise here. Scramble for the loose ball. It's one. Well,
I
still
love the way
it's
this
still
game is
loose.
going right now.
That's a
Excellent
one.
defense and hustle from Aiyana, Team Aiyana.
Well, you're not going to fault Aniiya Mae Johnson for that. She got hit with a traveling call, but you can live with that if it's a hustle play. Runner no good. Johnson with the rebound. Here comes Edwards. Edwards, her aunt, actually she has a lot of basketball lineage. She is related to Brianna Edwards, who played at Minneapolis North and Division I in Providence, then played professionally for a year. That's number 23. I want to say Carmen Bernardino-Lopez. And who was that got the 3? Was that Murray?
Good pass.
There's Murray with the rebound.
And with the pass, up the court.
Team Aiyana with the 8-point lead, and we're going to get line change subs.
Team Aiyana's dominating right now.
We're going to get line change subs, so this is going to get really fun as far as figuring out who's who. We just spent 5 minutes trying to figure out the first line.
Oh, good pass. Good pass.
That's Aaliyah Bell out to Chloe Feldman.
Good hustle, ladies.
Good
Bell
defense.
lost her footing.
They're playing great defense.
Feldman, and what's really stumping me right now, look at this. You have 3 players with Queens jerseys, and they're split among
all
the
in
2
different
teams. So 32, Aaliyah Bell is playing for Tyesha, 3-2. We got a 5-second call.
This Aiyana team is playing really aggressive D. I think it's really messing up with Team Tyesha.
3-2, Angelina Funches and Michaela Henderson. Feldman with the steal. Little behind the back dribble. Finds Bell. Ooh, nice move.
Team Tanisha back at it again. They back with it. They done picked up the
Aaliyah Bell.
Aaliyah Bell.
Wow.
She's got some impressive handles on that drive. I think she almost pulled a little fake on her way to the rim. This is number 10, Lanelle Wright. That's a name I've been hearing about. I think she follows me on Twitter. Here's Wilson.
Good take.
Or Miller. Not only do we have a bunch of 23s, we have 3 different Aaliyahs. Aaliyah Miller, Aaliyah Horton, and Aaliyah Bell. This is Aaliyah Miller.
Down the first one.
And I don't know how that came to be, but I do have to remind myself all of these kids were born following the death of musician Aaliyah, and I'm wondering if that had something to do with it because of her status in the music community. 9-2 the score. Aiyana over Tyesha. Tyesha wearing the dark-colored jerseys. Aiyana wearing the light-colored jerseys. Bell from the elbow. Swish.
It's good.
Another one.
Team Tanisha with another one.
Aaliyah Bell.
Come on, Team Aiyana, let's see what you
Whoops.
got.
So that was the first field goal for Team Tyesha.
Yes. Can I see this?
Go,
It has
yes,
the
we're
numbers.
trying. Well, that's Lanelle Wright, and that's pure.
Lanelle with the 3.
Not quite a 3, actually. It was a 2.
Okay, with the 2.
It's all right. We all have them.
Like I said, folks, we got a lot of last-minute changes, so we're doing our best to follow along. This is all part of smoothing out the bumps. Remember, we had no event last year, so we didn't have an opportunity to build off of a year ago. I've got a feeling after this year, we're all going to get a little more polished here. That's number 5, Michaela Rivers. Believe it or not, some players did keep their numbers. Bell missing the bunny down low. And here comes
Good pass. For the
Tyesha.
finish.
Finish.
Team Aiyana with the
For Aaliyah Miller. The finish.
That was Aiyana, I should say. That was Aaliyah Miller who
Aaliyah
scored.
Miller.
Oh, good hustle, Team
And good D. Fast break layup by Lanelle Wright. And it's good.
All right for the steal. and the
Timeout.
fast break point.
15-4. Aiyana
score is
over
4 to
Tyesha.
15.
Lanelle Wright already is planning to go to Hopkins.
Come on, you know, look good on her chest.
Lanelle, one of the bigger names in the 2026 class. I tell you what, everyone was wondering how Hopkins would play without Paige Beckers, and even though Chaska beat them in the state semis, Hopkins, they've got a bright future. Maya Naji going to Arizona. I know she's got a lot of friends Her brother, of course, went to Arizona before turning pro, and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if more kids end up at Arizona after their run to the finals this spring.
I agree.
And the infamous bird that Aniiya Barnes dropped in the semifinal win over UConn.
Yes.
Well, it's not family friendly, so I'm guessing your mother, Nia, had to cover the eyes of your two younger siblings.
Yes, a little bit.
There were a lot of basketball fans who said, that will leave an impression on potential recruits. They see somebody who's not afraid to speak her mind and stand up for those players.
Yeah.
And I was only bummed that Stanford beat them, not because I have anything against them, but I wanted Arizona to win so that Aniiya could drop all the F-bombs. Hey, she earned it.
She's nice.
Tanisha Edwards drives no good.
That's a nice take.
That was low-key out of bounds.
Tyesha, Team Tyesha that is, losing the ball to Sinae Hill. Sinae along lineage 2 in basketball. Edwards, spin move, short. And that is that was Michaela Henderson. Number 3 with the 43 hoops, I believe. Yep, I only see 1 3. And we're going the other way. Kahlia Briley. Drives, no good. A little too strong there. Edwards recovers. Short again. And she rips the ball away. 3 on the way. Got it.
It's good.
The second 3.
Vienna Murray wearing number 8 with the 3-pointer, and that was set up by Tanisha Edwards' hustle. She just ripped that O-board and got the kick out. That's how you do it, though. And remember, she's coming off that AAU state championship win, so she knows how to get it done.
Definitely.
Murray with the rebound. Sinae Hill, the daughter of PJ and Mandy Polk. PJ Hill went to Minneapolis North. You might know his younger sister, as Sinae Hill lines up the 3. Is Taylor Hill. Whatever happened to her anyway?
I think she's still in the league.
Taylor, of course, missed basketball in 2009, played in the WNBA for several years. I got to cover her younger sisters, Morgan and Jade. That's Bernardino-Lopez. Edwards can't quite get up to the ball in time. 18-4 the score. What are you liking from this game? I think we're seeing a little more polish because these kids have a little more experience, but what else have the two of you seen?
Most definitely the hustle. Both teams have the heart and they both want to win, so they're really playing hard. It's making for a really good game.
There's Hill.
Good pass to
Nice
Vienna
pass to the post.
and finish.
Sinae Hill with the dime. Vienna Murray with a couple of buckets. I know Crystal puts together the team to try to find balance. Well, that will help. Tyesha finally gets a bucket from Michaela Henderson. Sinae Hill.
Move to the basket. It's good.
Nice move.
And Sinae, we were mentioning the Hill family. That's a double dribble on Aaliyah Horton. I'll tell you this, so Sinae Hill, I'm not sure where she'll go next year for high school. She played at Washburn this year, but it gave her a very rare distinction. Sinae can say that she beat her aunt, Jade, at Minneapolis South. Washburn beat South, or split the series. And I talked to PJ about that at a graduation party last week, and he said Sinae will never let Jade forget it. That Jade's niece beat her in a basketball game.
That's funny.
And they have another younger sister, Jade does, in Angel Hill, who's at an AAU event.
Good steal from Vienna.
Here's Hill.
Sinae up.
And that's how you do it in transition. Aiyana up 24-6.
Kahlia, Briley.
Hill with the rebound. And I believe that last bucket went to Briley. Briley goes out to Murray. Johnson.
Good D by Chloe Feldman.
And that results in a traveling violation. She jammed her opponent there. Feldman, spin move, no good. Bell,
Rebound by
putback.
Aaliyah. Put back.
Aaliyah Bell, she's shown a lot of promise. If they can feed her the ball in the second half, there might be a run in them. But it's been all Aiyana with a 24-6 lead. Lanelle Wright, a big reason for that is she drains the runner.
Lanelle Wright for another.
I've heard a lot about this Lanelle Wright, and now I understand why. She looks real natural out there.
Definitely.
Wise move on the part of, I want to say, Michaela Henderson. She's the only 3 on Team Tyesha. But she's wearing the 43 Hoops colors. They had her at Minneapolis North, so I'm a little...
It could be Lucy Walker as well.
It could be who?
Lucy Walker, 43 Hoops.
Oh, yeah, I think that's what it is.
Lucy Walker. There we go, yes.
Lucy Walker.
Like I said, we're rolling with it. This is why I have Ronnie and Aniiya with me, because otherwise I would sound like a total fool. Well, I'm already there.
We got you.
Lucy Walker, I was going to say, good vision on her part. She found the hole attack. She'll settle for a split at the line, but you like to see that. You like to see folks who get after it when they see an opening. This is Wright. Lost. Nope, that was her teammate.
Block.
Now she lost it to Walker.
Chloe Feldman brings it up the court. Looking to go right to the basket. Good take.
Oh, that did everything to
just
go in.
and out.
Here
Now up
comes
the
Wright.
court. Kick out. Pump fake.
Miller draws the foul.
And we can see some animation by the coaches. I want to see the passion.
A lot of energy.
Well, that's how you do it, right? So that is Aaliyah Miller. She's didn't have her light colored jersey, but she's one of the Queens players. Wearing number 32.
Elena Vanette, ladies and gentlemen.
And so Team Aiyana leads Team Tyesha 28-9. Not for lack of effort, though, on Team Tyesha. They are just having trouble finishing. Feldman with a tough shot, no good. And it's picked up by number
Good
12.
team by Team Tyesha gets them the ball back.
And Bell with the
By
mid-range
Aaliyah Bell.
baseline J.
She's definitely taken off this game.
Wright looking so smooth out there. Oh, nice.
Oh, good block by Aaliyah Bell.
Defensive play by Aaliyah.
When I covered AAU this year for Junior All-Star, that's something I look for. I may not be able to call out horns and screens like you two can, but I look for players that get back and hustle on defense right away. Especially after a scoring play, can you get back?
For sure.
Tyesha with the ball, 3 minutes to go in the first half. Bell again.
Good catch by Bell.
Aaliyah Bell.
And there's another example. How do
What a
you
great
respond when the
pass
pass
by
isn't
Chloe.
always on point? Pass was slightly off target. Bell able to make a play on it. Right. Got the ball knocked out. Miller. Bullseye.
With the three.
Okay. Aaliyah Miller taking off.
I'm going to get this out of the way. It's Miller time. Feldman. And we've got free throws coming. So as Crystal was saying at the Open, and Ronnie can attest to this, playing in that's what led to the creation of these youth games, because in the first triple threat showcase, Ronnie and her Como Park 8th graders got to play in the halftime show. And as Crystal was saying, I think all of you were asking, how can we play in this next year?
Yes, it was more like we were watching like the bigger kids play, and why not? We got our uniforms on. We just got done playing, so we decided to play in the halftime game, and after that, we've been invited ever since.
Good hustle on the part of Team Tyesha after a split at the line, and they'll get more free throws. This time it will be Michaela Rivers, who has the 43 Hoops colors. 43 Hoops, also the AAU organization that Olivia Antilla coaches for. Her team got to the Division I bracket in the state tournament this year. And one of her players will be in the junior-senior game, Alicia Bates. I'm told she's quite the defender.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
2 then, because Nevaeh Hughes.
That's right.
Nevaeh's playing too.
Nevaeh will play as well.
I'm a little bit more confident now.
I-
I feel good.
I knew she was playing in there too. I was testing your memory.
I didn't know the schedule was out. I mean, not the schedule, but
The teams.
roster.
Rosters.
Well, being friends with Crystal has its privileges. You get early access to the
rebound
roster.
by
Did you not get my
Lebo.
email? I sent you a copy.
Good pass.
Oh,
Can't finish. Rebound
Still
gotta like
in
the hustle of
booking.
Team Tyesha, and that hustle
by
pays off.
Hailey Jean Walbon.
This could
Walbon
be
with
epic.
the dime right to Grace McSherry from TC Takeover, and won't be able to take over that shot there.
Good rebound.
Jump ball. Clock stops with 53.3.
Parents are hilarious.
What happened?
They just make games better.
Oh, fans.
Sometimes.
Well, we haven't had many of them.
Yeah.
I know a few friends of mine have been telling how much they miss me, which I find shocking. I thought they would have been happy to be free from me for a year. I know when you two see me, the first thing you want to do is run away.
Oh.
Definitely not.
Who told you that?
My alter ego, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, God.
In life, I always ask myself, what would Ryan Reynolds do? This is Elena Vanette at the line. Elayna, part of a long lineage of basketball athletes. Her older sisters played at Como Park. Michaela Vanette, who's playing college basketball. And Shania, I know she didn't play in state, but she got a ring as well in the state championship in AAU. But all of the VanNett siblings, from what I've seen, they all can knock down the three, so I wouldn't be surprised if Elayna's got a three-point shot. McSherry, short. High carom goes to VanNett. Oh,
Good
nice
move.
fake. Ah!
Rebound by Aaliyah.
You just hate it
Bell
when
is a really
you just
good
hate it
player.
when you can't get the ball in after a fake because you put in such a good move.
On both sides of the floor.
Walker's hacked and she'll shoot two.
Aaliyah Bell has to have at least 15 rebounds at this point.
Ali-
She is
She's
rebounding
almost at a
so
double-double.
well.
I've got her at 10.
10 rebounds?
10 points.
Oh.
But she probably has 10 She
Yes.
probably has a double-double.
Already, first half.
I really like her hustle.
Me
This is
too.
Lucy Walker. Well, I hope you're taking notes because there is a chance the two of you might have to play one of these kids next year.
I'll take my chances.
There's Bell again.
Good rebound by Aaliyah Bell again. Now she's at the line.
Wherever,
shooting two.
no matter where she is on the floor, Bell will find a way to make a play. I don't know what else I can say about her.
She's very athletic and an active player. I know that.
I'll tell you,
for sure.
whoever gets her for high school is going to have a tremendous, gritty hustler.
Eden Prairie High School.
I mean, I might have to
Bell?
talk to her. Como might be the best fit. I mean,
Oh my! You two are still going at it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
we just
Good pass by Lanelle Wright to
Yes.
Elayna.
we
Right
just
to
we love
VanNett.
the best for our schools, you know. See, we have
And that takes us to the first half
The first
intermission. 33-16, Team Aiyana over Team Tyesha. I'll tell you what, Belle may be on the trailing team, but she's been my player of the game thus far. I don't know what else to say about her.
I don't either. She's just a hustle player all around.
Don't we love something free? Go see what he got for you. Mr. Rodney Lexi.
Twin City Sports Broadcasting, and a whole lot more. That's what you get from TSB Television. We provide long-lasting digital coverage of your favorite athletes from the preps to the pros. Dazzling moves.
Holloman, good if it goes. Yes!
Game winners.
From James. She's in trouble. Finds James. Toss shot! It goes in!
And everything in between.
Before we let you go, do you want to say hi to anybody?
Oh, I don't know. That put me on the spot there.
If you want to connect with our audience, visit us at patreon.com/TSB Television or sponsor our coverage through PayPal and Cash App. Thank you for watching.
With Ron Dog, and we'll find a nickname for Aniiya at some point.
Legend.
I know you want to say legend, but the problem, that's it. If she were the first EP standout, I would go with it, but...
That hurts.
Well, no, I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, I'm just saying, you're part of a long line of established athletes from EP.
Yeah. That's reasonable.
So that's not to say that you're not a legend, but it's like, well, if you say that, it could be talking about anybody. I mean, I watched NECA drop 30 against Stillwater.
Definitely.
NECA Obiaiza, that is.
Okay, let's clear it then. The legend for our grade.
Okay.
Our class. Legend
I was
for
going
our
to
class.
say,
Yeah.
you got Natalie Mazurek went D1.
Oh, yeah. USD.
Savannah Jones, she plays for Metro Stars.
Yes.
It's kind of fun to see the Metro Stars because that's where all the Hopkins kids go, and then you see the kids that don't go to
That don't go
Hopkins.
there.
It's kind of funny because you can tell. Well, I shouldn't say that. You can tell based on where they go, but I'll tell you what, Ari Gordon really impressed me when I got to see her play.
Mm-hmm.
She goes to Maple Grove. I will ask you this, Aniiya. I know your AAU team changed significantly, but how cool is it that you get a little taste of what it's going to be like with Mara Braun in a couple years?
Oh, it's great. I think and I'd never really knew her before, but just like being on the same team with her and like knowing how she plays and playing with her, it's so good. Like we sparked like instantly. So yeah, I'm excited to see how it is in future years.
I got to see her play, and I know she went off at the state tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Something I'll say about Mara, there is no hesitation.
Not at all.
Go on that left side. Second half about to start between Team Tyesha and Team Aiyana. Aiyana with a 33-17 lead. Well, it's always cool to hear some of the AAU stories, and I don't know how the two of you clicked or what led to it, but I saw like your parents, Aniiya, your mother caught up with Ronnie's mom for a little bit. There is a real family bond, and I know your mother cheers for just about everybody.
Yeah, she does. My mom likes cheering for people. Like she won't always
She
cheer
doesn't
for
play favorites.
teams, but she'll cheer for people.
Well, I would hope she would cheer for EP.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, she kind of
EP.
works there.
Yes.
It wouldn't be a good look if she doesn't cheer for the team that she at the school that she works.
I know.
This is Chloe Feldman going to Wayzata. Now, I had Mara Braun on my podcast series, and I was going to say Mara just looks polished, fluid, no hesitation with her decision making.
Definitely.
When she makes up her mind, that's it.
Yes. Especially being a spectator, like watching the game, I was like, whoa, like unstoppable.
Yeah.
And Wayzata, they built up their ranks over the years. There's Bell again. And how about Feldman's hustle?
Looking like a comeback.
Bell with the front end. So, does Team Tyesha have a run within them? What do you two think?
Yes.
I really think so, especially with the hustle of Chloe Feldman and Aaliyah Bell. I think they can definitely get back in this game.
Bell has been the one player to find a rhythm for Team Tyesha. With Team Aiyana, it's been just about everybody, as Edwards is fouled and will shoot 2. We'll see where Edwards ends up next year. Well, she's listed on the Cretan-Durham Hall roster. Bell steps into a 3.
And it's good.
She's done just about everything else. Why not stop and pop for a 3?
All right. I didn't expect as much from her. She is really nice. She's at like almost
didn't expect that
a double-double.
much?
Not like
that. Okay.
shooting threes and then a double-double in the first half. Like, especially in an all-star game with a lot of good players.
I want to know where she's going to play next year.
I got to talk to her.
I know. I need to go
They already got you.
have a
That
conversation.
is not fair at all.
I need to have a conversation with her. Another one.
Another one.
Oh, it's
I
off
guess
the
that was
back.
a heat check.
But
Edwards.
deflection by Chloe Feldman.
Wait, she's 8th grade, isn't she?
Yeah.
Aaliyah Bell's 8th grade.
Yeah.
Varsity material. I mean, we could use a big, you know.
I think something's. I'm trying to. The reason I'm a little tongue-tied here is because I hear this buzz, and I'm wondering if someone forgot to turn off the mic, or it just. I feel this hum.
Oh. I don't know what that is. Good steal.
By one of the
Angelina with the
Queens players.
with the steal.
And won't get
No
the finish.
good. But Lanelle with the rebounds.
That was Angelina Funches.
Is that her third
Easily
triple?
in the- oh. In the paint, sides pass it out for a missed 3.
There's Walker.
Good deflection.
Miller knocks it away. And you heard Crystal say, give it to her. Well, Crystal knows how this works as an official. So, Aniiya, can you knock down threes like Bell can?
Oh, yeah.
I know you've got a mid-range J. Walker's going to go to the line. I've watched you play. You've got the mid-range J down.
Yeah. At the end of high school season, I started shooting a lot more.
I know Ronnie can make threes. I've seen that more than a few times.
I've tightened up my 3. Me and Ronnie are going to have a 3-point contest soon.
Let me know.
Don't be rude.
Let me know, and
Don't
I'll
be
grab the
rude.
I'll grab the camera.
No, I see Nia hit a 3 during the state tournament.
Yeah.
And I ran out the gym. It was like, okay.
You're bogus.
Not like that. It was more like she shot it. Like, I ain't expect you to shoot it, and it went in. It was nothing but net, too. It didn't touch nothing but net.
I'm just like that, Ronnie.
You know I know that. Firsthand. 11 points. It's not a lot. 14 minutes. So
Aiyana hasn't made a field goal yet.
Oh.
In the second half, that is, but they could get
I would not call
some
that
numbers
a
at the
foul.
line. Now, I'm trying to figure out who this 23 is. I don't know if it's Bernardino-Lopez with Wayzata. It's not VanNett. Kaya Williams. This is Team Aiyana, so maybe it's Williams. She's wearing Pirates, so.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, he just fell.
Well, I know who that is. That's Feldman. To number 14. Walbon.
Good
And
D by
Wright.
Lanelle Wright. 5-second call.
Yeah, Well, you're not going to get past Wright. If I've seen anything from this game, Lanelle is just fantastic to watch. 3 on the way. Nope, that's a long 2, but that's still good for number 11.
Jadyn Breen from Wayzata.
So Wayzata's got a bright future ahead of them too.
Definitely.
And speaking of Wayzata, that was Bernardino-Lopez, I believe, who dropped the dime to number 21.
Celia Lind.
I'm glad the two of you are here to fill me in on names. Because I feel like a step behind. $36-24. Oh, the parents are going to have a lot of fun when they watch this.
Definitely.
They're going to have a lot of fun.
They're
They're going to laugh at hearing me struggle to remember all the names. Timeout is called, 12:46 to go in the second half. And why don't you share some observations as I get things situated here?
Once again, stop by the country financial table and receive a free gift bag. Also, following immediately after the game, we got the 3-point shooting contest, so make sure y'all stay and enjoy them with us. Once again, immediately after the game, we got the 3-point shootout, so make sure y'all stay and have fun with us. Team Tyesha and Team Aiyana are doing an amazing job. Make sure you guys keep rooting and cheering these ladies on.
To inbound the ball. 3. It's short. Rebound Lanelle. Oh, accident. Lanelle with the floater. Also short. And Hailey to bring up the ball.
Good pass.
Oh.
Wish we knew her name.
I know. Good pass. Oh. Rebound by Taniysha Edwards. Up the court. Euro, I'm assuming. Psych. It wasn't.
Psych.
Tried to take a charge. Didn't get called.
Rebound. And she goes back up with
And
the
one. The strength of Taniysha Edwards is unmatched, especially for being the grade that she is. She is pushing them around.
Oh, her hair
Her
tie
pointer
came off.
holder fell out.
Uh-oh. Oh, good pass.
Good pass. And one! But they didn't call it. It wasn't A1, I swear.
Hailey with the
Do you mind if the two of you just take over for the rest of the day? I'll go home, take a nap.
Well, Ronnie's got to play.
Oh, that's right. Ronnie does have to play. You could take a nap.
Another good take by Taniysha and foul. Going back to the line.
Well, Tanisha's not taking any naps.
Definitely not.
I've got Taniysha at 7 points,
Just will love a little
unofficially.
more. Ooh. Oh, she got like more than that. We need a little bit more ball movement. What's this team? White team.
Aiyana.
Okay, a little bit more. Even
And
Edwards
Edwards
Team
had 2 more
Tyesha.
points.
just a little bit more ball movement by Team Aiyana.
Edwards adding 2 more points. What do you like most about Tanisha's game from what you've seen?
Like I just said earlier, wait, the player?
Yeah, Taniysha.
Okay.
Taniysha.
I was like,
How many Tanishas are out there playing?
No, I got confused with the names. I thought you said Tyesha, and I was like, what?
Oh, you're
Anyways,
right. Well, no, they
like
do
I said
sound the
earlier,
same.
I really like the strength of Taniysha. It's really what's helping her get to the basket, get these calls, because she's not afraid to just go in and push through people and get to the basket.
Foundation as well. To our coaches and everybody that's playing, thank you guys for being here. Right after the game, we got the 3-point
Well,
shootout. So
Ronnie, your
know
mother
what
has
it
tagged
is.
me on Facebook.
Get you-
Your mother has tagged me on Facebook. She snuck in to grab a photo of us from earlier.
Yes. I got that notification as well.
I do want everyone to know who's watching this. I do charge for autographs. No, I don't.
You should. You should start charging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. I don't know. I'm not that big yet. I only have 2,000 followers on Twitter, 11,000 YouTube subscribers. I got a ways to go.
So 11,000 is not a
That's
lot.
not what? Dang.
It wouldn't fill the target center yet. Tanisha Edwards
back
filling
by
up the
Tanisha.
stat sheet, banking in the 3.
Helps elongate the lead of Team Aiyana.
Elongate. Did you just say elongate?
Yes. I'm using my vocabulary.
I
Three
can
by
see
Chloe
your.
Feldman, and it's good.
Well, you utilize your vocabulary. Feldman will add 3 points to her vocabulary. And if you don't know what that is, that by definition, it's when you score a basket behind the arc. Edwards.
Good block by Aaliyah Bell.
It's time to start rotating the ball a little bit. You know,
Another
Bell.
block by Bell.
getting your teammates involved.
Welcome to the block party.
I'm still stunned and amazed that you found a way to use elongated. Aniiya, you keep this up, you will enter the pantheon of wordsmiths among my broadcast crew. No and one there, but a basket for Team Tyesha, and I want to say that's Blaylark. No, that's not Blaylark, because that's
I think it's. It's like, I don't know.
there's so many 23s. Oh,
We'll
Walbon
recognize
almost.
you later.
She
Hailey
almost
with the
walked
bucket.
it, but she finished.
Good.
Wilbon, I should say, almost walked it when she got the steal.
Team Tyesha back within 10. 8 minutes left in the game. And their team's getting hype on the bench.
They're getting hyped, but Wilbon commits the foul, and that means free throws for No, that's on Angelina Funches. That's Kahlia Briley. I still can't get them right. Elongated. How do you work that into a broadcast? Ronnie, do you know any fun, unusual words?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Nope.
Not
Well,
one.
what good are you then?
I do not use big words at all.
You do not use big
Nope.
words at all.
Not at all. I like to keep my vocabulary simple, you know.
Strong rebound by
So what you're
Vienna.
telling me? All right. So Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. Wheel
I'm
of Fortune.
goated at Wheel of Fortune.
You are what?
Goated.
That is one of my favorite game shows.
It's so good.
You know what? The three of us should go. We should set up a friendly
I think we should.
Yeah.
because
Yes.
my siblings refuse to play me at Wheel of Fortune. I am. Everyone is trying to tell me to get on that show. You should see my puzzle solving skills.
I think you should.
We should do it.
Let's make it happen.
Okay.
3 on the way.
And
Got
it's
it.
Good.
I just wish I knew which 23 that was
I know.
because I don't see
Bugging
any
me that I don't
pirates.
know.
Yeah,
Good tie up by Lanelle
block.
Wright. Always finds a way to get her hands on the ball.
Well, our apologies for some of the players that we can't quite match up with names and numbers here. There were some last-minute changes, and we didn't have time to separate who was who. It will be a little easier with the next couple of games because we have the 9th graders and then the juniors and seniors, where Ronnie will utilize that massive vocabulary of hers to get the juniors a win. Right with the miss. Here's Hill with the 3 off the O board. Another one, and number 23 again. No one seems to know who that is. Not even Ashley, our PA announcer for a day. Oh! Oh, that's tough. That is tough. You hate to see that happen
I hate to
on
see
a
it.
play. Well, maybe you can explain the psyche, because even in the WNBA it happens. You know the move you want to make, but you make it maybe a little too quickly, and then before you know it, you find yourself in a traveling situation.
Sometimes it's just you get too excited for the move you're trying to make. You're like, oh, I'm going to do it. At least that's what happens to me.
And then somebody comes over and interrupts the move, and then like...
Right for three. Got it.
It's good. Taking up after her sister, Lanelle Wright, who won the three-point contest in the 6th grade game.
Okay, so she's the older sister.
Yeah.
Feldman with the answer, not quite.
Rebound by Vienna.
I'm going to say Lanelle found her growth spurt already. Her two younger sisters.
I think so.
Well, they're only in 4th grade, so you wouldn't expect them to hit their spurt just yet.
No. She has a younger brother, Willie, who is also very small.
Sinae Hill with the rebound and the putback. And on the other end,
Celia Lind again.
Lind again.
It's been very consistent, which is good.
We'll have a three-point contest after this. Wright with the hezzy move.
Oh, then gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Hill. Three's no good.
Now, did someone get a piece of that? Because I think if they did, then
Good
Wright can
cut.
go get it. And Hill's fouled. I understand if someone deflects it, you can pick it up, but if not, then you can't rebound your own miss.
Yeah,
You can...
Or does it have to hit rim?
It has to hit rim.
It has to hit rim.
Yes.
Right, because you can't really pass it to yourself.
No.
I mean, if you could get away with that, who knows?
toss it up in the air.
If you could allow that, Ronnie would never pass to anybody. She would just rack up all the assists to herself.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Now, actually, though, Ronnie, you got a few triple doubles this season. So you were not only scoring, you were dishing the ball, you were getting stops.
Yes.
What can't you do?
I've seen Ronnie get some blocks too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ronnie,
You think Ronnie can dunk it at
I
some
just
point?
can't dunk.
I was going to say, well, Aniiya, I think that's where Aniiya will come in. She's got the
Yeah.
high jump down.
Definitely.
I fully expect to see Aniiya in a Super Mario game at some point.
Oh, definitely. I'm the new character.
You're the new character. Well, so I've got my plans figured out. We've got a 3 on the way.
Short. Off the
That's
hand.
short. So myself, Ronnie, and Aniiya will all battle each other on Wheel of Fortune, and we'll see what happens. Aaliyah Bell can't get the fadeaway there.
Lanelle dishes it up. Oh, I thought that was going to be.
Right
Good
out
pump
to
fake.
Breen.
Back out to Lanelle. Short.
She has a double-double.
Lanelle's got a bright future ahead of her. I know she didn't make that last
Definitely.
shot, but she's going to be fun to watch.
Aaliyah
Good
Bell
hustle
has to
by
have a
Vienna.
double-double.
And I want to say Edwards was the high score so far for Team Aiyana. She had 12. And a lot of these kids, I saw a few of them at the AAU state tournament. These are kids who take it seriously. They may be young, but something, Addie Mack comes to mind. I saw Addie Sage play for Inspired Athletics. Here's McSherry, no good. But something that really strikes at me is how polished, how poised these younger kids are. I'll see some 7th graders, and one of them
Definitely.
scored. That was Johnson. Well, Johnson's an 8th grader, but you'll see some 7th graders, and you can tell they have potential, but they still look raw. Some of these kids that I've seen over the last week or so, they look like they're ready to play.
Definitely.
Why do you think that is? Do you think the culture has something to do with it? You know, with more basketball and got this stronger sense of identity now?
I think more kids are just taking it seriously and getting in the gym and working out, really trying to better themselves so they can get on these stages and have people like us being like, wow, these kids are really advanced for their age. And I think that's just with all the grades, they're just willing to keep leveling up.
Bell looking for one
Aaliyah
more.
Bell.
Well, it came up short there, but Bell had 15 points unofficially in this friendly, and she might add a couple more
everyone
here.
with a steal.
Crystal set up a screen.
And
she still got the
one by
finish.
Aaliyah Bell.
Not only was that in itself would be impressive, but Bell not only had to get the steal and run out, she had to get around the pick that was set by Crystal. And Crystal, she's got basketball credentials. She played in the 1994 NCAA tournament at Minnesota.
Yep.
Crystal, long time student and fan of the game. Bell up to 18. That kid's got a bright future.
Good pass.
Oh. You love to see it, though. The benches get all fired up. Even though they want to see everyone succeed.
We're going to have a lot of three-point shooters
Yeah, a
in
lot
this
of
competition
three-point
today.
people.
So that's a wrap.
They never started the clock.
And that's a wrap, ladies
And now that's a wrap. 59-38.
Basketball showcase. This was the
Team Aiyana got a lot of support. Taniysha Edwards, I think, had the most points, but Aaliyah Bell, that kid is going to be a nightmare for defenders and a slice of heaven for her teammates.
Definitely.
So we'll do a quick photo and then have a three-point contest here.
Team Tyesha played good, but Team Aiyana took home the trophy. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, one more time.
What are your thoughts? I want to get your takeaways from this game. I think we did see a little more poise, as you would expect, with the kids being a little older and most of them hitting their growth spurts. But overall, what did you enjoy most from the 7th, 8th grade showcase?
The aggressiveness was the key today. They actually played really hard, so it just
I
showed
agree.
they worked really hard this game.
I agree with Ronnie. Yeah, the aggression, the strength, everything. They were just, it was a good game. It was a really good game.
When the high school season is over, TSP Television goes on the highlight trail. Our highlight reels provide you with a valuable resource for recruiters and a keepsake of your favorite athlete. To learn more about our highlight reel services, contact us at tsptelevision@gmail.com.
So it looks like participating in the three-point contest is Vienna, Elayna, Aaliyah, Lanelle, Aaliyah again.
I was going to say, when you say Aaliyah, there's more than one.
I think all three Aaliyahs are participating.
Well, here we go.
Up right now is,
Aniiya Mae Johnson, I believe.
yes.
Latoya is already breaking down. She's already warming up for the next couple of games.
No,
We're
you're
on,
not.
but that's okay. We've thrown all formality out the window.
Okay.
She's
She's on fire right now.
She's a soaker.
6 triples. And she's got time
They
for
didn't
more.
give her the ball to shoot in the game.
Yeah.
I know they regret it now.
Come on, Olivia. What are you? You've got to be good for something. 7. Ooh, Johnson's
See
going
if
to
you
be
can
tough
get
to
one
beat.
more,
8.
2 more.
9
Yeah.
to beat.
Oh.
Oh, that doesn't count. No,
That
no.
one, last one doesn't count.
They forgot to put on the buzzer, but Aniiya Mae Johnson with 9 3-pointers. Oh, that's going to be
It's going to be
hard
the one
to
to
beat.
be. Up next is Lanelle Wright. Let's see if she can take up after her sister from the last three-point contest and also win.
Oh, I think Lanelle is going to have a little more arc, a little more polish. Her younger sisters haven't hit their
Probably.
growth spurt. I mean, you saw Lariah just try to heave it. But you got to give her points for trying.
Definitely.
I mean, that's what when you're that little, that's what you want to see. You don't want to be afraid of the big lights, the big stage.
oh, she can move in the ankle.
Oh, she wants to set up on the wing.
Okay. Let's see if this helps her.
You see, next year, you know what will be fun? To have like those stations like you see in the All-Star games.
Oh, yeah.
So Wright's going to
art.
set up from the wing. Let's see if this well,
It
9's going to
lags.
be really tough to beat.
That was a beautiful make.
Ronnie could do it in her sleep.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, me too.
I'd like to think you could, Aniiya. Well, the stretch 4 is becoming so much more commonplace now.
Definitely. I can shoot a little bit. I've been shooting.
Well, I know you can shoot. I've seen it. I know you can hit the elbow J. You're not just you're not like a Sylvia Fowles who plays exclusively in the paint. No discredit to Sylvia Fowles, who is a beast.
Sylvia Fowles, if you're watching this, you know.
Looking at
Probably
the score,
not. Although Olivia is
her
buddies with
sister beat
Sylvia
her out.
Fowles, Lanelle Wright's going to get 2 triples out of this.
I wonder
So she
if
won't
Ryan's
beat
gonna let her
Johnson.
live this down that she
She won't beat
she
Johnson,
made more threes
but
than her today.
just outshot her sister.
she did outshoot her sister. Well, that's the important thing. If she didn't beat her sister, she would never hear the end of it. I was going to say, though, Olivia Antilla actually has a rapport with some of the former Lynx players through her Ball Better brand. Here's somebody who can shoot. I watched one of Sinae Hill's AAU games, and they set up a lot of plays for her in the wing. So she'll have 45 seconds to try to beat Anisha's score of 9. Hill's at the top of the key.
Off to a good start, 2 in a row.
I noticed it takes her a moment to get into her wind-up motion.
Yeah.
As we mentioned before, the daughter of basketball lineage, PJ playing college ball at Ohio State. Mandy also playing Division I. Graduated from Richfield. And she is now a big sister. Sinae can add that to her title. Sinae's
See if
going
she can get
to
one more in.
settle for 5. So she won't beat Aniiya's score of 9, but Sinae Hill, that's a name you're going to hear about for a long time.
Aaliyah Miller. Next up's Aaliyah Miller from Queens. Ronnie, are you going to do the 3-point contest?
Might. You know.
I think Aniiya would like to. Aniiya would pay to see that, wouldn't you?
I think I would. As long as you win.
As long as you win. Well, hey, look, you'd see. I don't know if you got to look at the rosters. There's some playmakers.
Iveen.
We've got Avant
gosh.
Saye is going to be in there.
Yeah, we went to a camp with her, like in Milwaukee. Oh my gosh. It was like she had 17 made threes or something like that, and she won the 3-point contest there.
All-time leading scorer at Concordia Academy.
Crazy.
Miller,
Oh, she's getting close.
another one would tie it.
Oh,
With a count.
oh! And she ties for
Got
first.
it. A last-second surge for Aaliyah Miller.
Ooh.
But that's how 3-pointers, that's how they work.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got another round.
Once you find the groove, that's it, you know? So, 9. Can Elena Vanette, well, we know her family has 3-point.
All her sisters
Yes.
are shooters.
They are shooters. Mikhala, Shania. Well, I'll never forget the 2 years of Michaela VanNett and Andrea Adams. They were quite the duo. Let's see if VanNett can make a run at 9. Off to a sluggish start here.
Finally got one to go.
But how many times, though, in basketball, once you get that first one in, it feels like the...
Just like now.
Nope.
Just like, oh. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I think she's going to get it.
got a friendly bounce there. She's
Oh, come on, girl.
giving
Legs.
it a run.
Okay.
7, 8.
Okay.
She's got time to tie. There's 9. She
9.
can take the lead
She's
here.
taking the lead.
Ah! She still has a chance.
Oh, gosh. Come on. Yeah! With the lead,
Dang.
Aiyana.
And these are 7th, 8th graders. They're
Elayna.
knocking down 9, 10 threes in 45 seconds. Are you nuts?
Hey.
Well, I know you two aren't, but it's just,
Now that we look at it, it might not be a second round.
I know.
Wonder how
and
many
here's the
people is
mysterious
left.
23.
I know. Okay. Let's sort this out.
Well, the problem is that her jersey says Pirates, and there aren't any Pirates.
It's not Carmen.
It's not Carmen, not Elayna.
Not Elayna. Is it?
Maybe
Kaya Williams?
Kaya perhaps?
No,
'Cause-
that's 42 here.
Well, because Blaylark, well, it's either her or Blaylark,
No, I don't think so.
because we already saw the other 20. All the other 23s are accounted for.
Blaylark. It could be her.
It could be Blaylark or Williams. So, well, her parents are going to watch this tape and tell me this is who it is for next
Yeah,
time.
you're gonna get some.
Just comment. You
Well,
know,
remember, we're all rolling
Put
with
in the
this.
comments.
We're all
what
rolling
this
with
goes
this.
into. But she's good. She's cold.
I
We're
mean,
here for her.
this is
Definitely.
harder than it looks, and I don't say that as cliche. But when you have last-minute roster changes, it can be tricky to keep up. But we do the best we can. Elena VanNett, though, with 10, and I think she's safe. I think that mark is going to be safe.
I swear I've seen her before.
That's it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I think Vienna can do it. She's a bucket.
Vienna could be a deceptive one here. She might be the sleeper.
I think she is.
She hit 3.
Yeah.
Game 3 to 2 threes, so.
It's got a lot of spin on it.
It does.
Like a lot.
It's working.
It is. Yeah, she's on now.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
She's got
Oh,
a chance.
Oh, my
Nine.
God. She has a spark. She has a
Got
spark.
plenty of time.
Uh-oh.
You got a lot of time left.
Oh,
There's the 10.
11.
Oh.
Come
She
on.
might beat me. Hold on. Hold on.
One
more
more,
for
one
good
more.
measure. Give it to us.
That's that. Hey, count it. Count
No,
it.
they'll count it. They'll count it. That beat
Dang.
the buzz.
12.
11 for Vienna. I knew
Ben's
it.
like it didn't count.
That's just some
well,
classic
Ben,
North
this is a
Tartan fan
friendly.
for you
Come on.
guys.
We allow for some lenience here.
That's it.
Next
Uh-oh.
up is
Wilbon. Yes, Wilbon.
yeah.
Last
I want to
Hailey.
say, yes,
right.
Hailey Jean Walbon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walbon. I want to say Wilbon, Walbon. Maybe I've watched. You know what? I've watched too much PTI. That's my problem. I'll tell you what, though. We've seen some sharpshooters here. A
Good
couple of
shooters.
9s. VanNett with 10, and now Murray with 12. I'll tell you what. How does it feel to come after someone like Murray?
I don't know.
She should have went first.
she did. Should have went first. Everybody else went.
Should have gone first and then just ended right there.
Literally, be like, okay, 3-point contest is over.
Or as the meme goes, I'm a head out. Well, Walbon's going to come up a little bit short of Murray's 12.
Little. She
But-
dominated.
It's always fun to see, and I give props to anyone who's willing to put their ego on the line
Seventh grader.
and take the court all by themselves. Here's another one of the 23s.
Oh.
Oh, she's a lefty.
Well, our apologies to a couple of the 23s who we couldn't identify right away, but... Oh, everyone is doing this.
Aaliyah Bell up next.
And she's not wasting any time.
She has a good shot.
Well, we did see Bell knock down a 3 earlier, and that's where the game is going to. Pace and space, post players that can shoot 3s. It's not the days of old where you would get some 6'3", 6'4" bruiser.
You could say there's no more Shaqs. No more Shaquille O'Neals.
Well, no more traditional centers. Sylvia Fowles is one of them, but everyone working on their range now. But you know what? It gives you so many alternatives or options.
Yeah.
So is everybody just shooting for?
I think so. Next up is Michaela Rivers from 43.
All right.
Oh.
TSB on Instagram, Nick, or is it just my name? Okay, like me. That's what I figured.
She beat a couple people though.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
You know what? I think it's a tough act to follow because once Vienna had the 12, I feel like that was it.
I agree. Oh, more going. Chloe Feldman's up next.
Yeah. That's Feldman, I believe.
What the?
And this is not a knock at
Queen.
anyone else, but I think once Murray came in there and put down 12, I just...
Everybody else
I just feel as though
Right.
if they're
I
not
just haven't
serious,
seen
do not
anyone-
step
Just
on the
'cause.
court.
Well, I just haven't
It
seen them
is.
make a run. So they're giving everyone a chance to shoot, it
At
looks
this
like. I
point.
thought it would just be a few.
Okay.
Well, this is Carmen Bernardino-Lopez, we believe, because she has the
Yeah.
Wayzata colors on. See, after Murray, we've seen some 5s, 6s, but no one really able to make a threat against the sharpshooting extraordinaire from Tartan. Now it's Celia Lynn's turn. Lynn, she's got a lower arcing shot. Now, I don't know what the key is to good three-point shooting compared to the two of you, but if I'm a shooting coach, I might work on getting a little more. You might want to. I could see someone maybe looking into her, although she's finding a groove now, up to 6. I could see someone maybe trying to add a couple extra inches to her arc on it so it's less likely to be blocked, but it's working for her. She's got 8.
Sleeper.
Oh, wait, her foot passed the line. Are they going to, and I guess they're going to count that.
I think they're counting though.
They'll count that.
She was.
Even though
she was
if it were an
line,
official game, it would count as a 2, but.
All right, I think that is it.
I
And
think
our
that's
winner,
everyone.
Our winner.
We think?
Our winner.
Well,
Vienna Murray.
Vienna Johnson. Oh, so many names.
North Tartan for life.
Ha.
We've currently had 2 North Tartan 3-point winners, if anybody
Well, it
was wondering.
I was going to say they've won just about everything else. In this.
Actually,
oh, no, we
we
have
have
one
one
more. Maybe? No.
Okay.
You know, if I was playing in the junior-senior game, you would have 3 3-point contests.
I mean,
winners.
if Nia would have played, I mean, we possibly could have got that dunk in, you know, but
Well, we've got another one here.
Everybody
This
needs a
is
break,
One of
so-
our Queens players, Michaela Henderson, I think.
they're not even behind the line. That's a long 2. It's all right, though.
Well, it's like, yeah, they're like, how many of these, right? How many of these would be long 2s? Someone got a,
Behind the line. Everybody.
someone get a rules analyst.
A couple people.
Crystal's an
shot behind
official,
the
like,
line.
yeah,
Everybody's
that's-
shooting on the
Those
line.
aren't
ridiculous.
threes.
Like you're shooting a
Look
long
at
She's
2.
very much
Hey,
a foot in front of the
so
line.
she's inching closer and
All
closer.
right.
She's like ever so slightly inching closer behind the
And that is it.
And
Well,
now
she
it's
got
over
3.
for real.
So she got 3, so no controversy to worry about. But yeah,
She
someone's
really
got to
got
tell these
0,
kids,
but
hey,
we
it's
ain't gonna
behind
talk
the
about
arc.
it. No, I'm joking.
It's all
Oh,
good.
They shooting.
I think we're done now. Well, Vienna Murray, far and away the top 3-point shooter, and well, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
It was a lot of fun, actually. I would do it again.
Well, I know that I'm glad the two of you could join us for these first 2 games, and I know we'll see Ronnie again in the junior-senior game, and
Yeah.
Nia, I don't know what your plans are, but I'm glad you two were willing to put your egos on
I
the
mean,
line.
I got
It's not
another
easy to.
jersey, you know. showing
Girl,
LA.
bye.
It's
And
not easy to
nobody's
put.
doing
It's
that.
not easy to go on the mic, and I'd say you did splendidly.
Thank you.
So
Thank you for
that
having
concludes
us. Yeah,
our
for real.
7th, 8th grade game, and 2 more games coming your way at the Triple Threat Showcase Girls Basketball event.
Twin Cities Sports Broadcasting, and a whole lot more. That's what you get from TSB Television. We provide long-lasting digital coverage of your favorite athletes from the preps to the pros. Dazzling moves,
Holloman, good if it goes. Yes!
game winners,
From James, she's in trouble. Finds James, toss shot, it goes in.
and everything in between.
Before we let you go, do you want to say hi to anybody?
Oh, I don't know. That put me on the spot there.
If you want to connect with our audience, visit us at patreon.com/TSB Television or sponsor our coverage through PayPal and Cash App. Thank you for watching.
Joining me are Taniysha Edwards and Aaliyah Bell. And Taniysha, you're coming off a Division I state championship in 8th grade, and you played like you were in that state championship last weekend. But I'm curious, you don't have to worry about brackets or tournament seedings, anything like that. How exciting is it to go out there and have fun?
It's really exciting to play against girls my age, even younger girls. Like, for instance, she's younger than me. She has great talent, and it's just good to see everyone play and show coaches like how I've grown over the summer. And yeah, so it's just really fun.
Well, Aaliyah, you certainly didn't play like one of the young guns. I think you had a double-double by the end of the first half by our count. You get after it. Rebounds, attacks, takes, all of that. You even knocked down a 3. Is there anything you cannot do?
All I can think of is probably defense is my worstness out of everything. That's probably it. Yeah.
Well, you've got a few years to polish that up.
My dad, he needs to help me a lot with that.
You'll get there. Not even Maya Moore became a legend overnight. But how fun is it to get a showcase event? You don't see that a lot with younger players, but the two of you went out there, had fun, and really showed your stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's really fun. Like I said, I've known a lot of these girls for a long time, and I've seen them grow. They've seen me grow, and it's just good to play them and show them my talents that I've, developed over the years. And, yeah, it's just good to see their talents as well.
Yeah, it's really fun because usually where I'm from, in North Dakota, I never see this type of skill, and this skill is amazing to play.
Well, one thing you will learn quickly is that in Minnesota we have a lot of ballers, although I think you fit right in. We're all asking, where's she going to go to high school? Well, North Dakota better look out then.
Yeah. There's this one school that really wants me, and some schools here want me, so my dad's still trying to figure it out too.
Well, don't be surprised if my broadcast partners who go to Minnesota schools try to get you to move across the river, across the border.
Yeah.
I'm curious, who are your favorite players in the sport of basketball?
There's a lot. There's like a lot, but one of my favorites I'd say is maybe John Morant, because when you look at him, you don't think he'd be the person just walk down the court and dunk on someone and be aggressive, but he clearly is. And of course I'm short, so I'm shorter than a lot of people, but I'm also really aggressive and I attack the basket just as aggressive as he does. So yeah.
Yeah, like she said, there's a lot, but my favorite's probably Kevin Durant or something like that, because he's a pretty big, tall, and I like to see how he rebounds and how aggressive he is, so I can work on that.
So what's next for the two of you? I know the two of you having strong AAU seasons. Taniysha, you've got that state championship. We'll probably see you in a high school uniform next year, but what are your plans?
Well, actually, I play here, so I go to CDH, and I will go to CDH. I played with CDH this year for my 8th grade season. So I'm gonna keep playing for CDH and keep getting better. As of right now, I'm still playing for Minnesota Stars. We'll be in nationals soon, so yeah.
I'm going to be playing with Minnesota Stars, their 7th grade team, and my Sparks team at hometown. We're going to travel from Minneapolis and back and everywhere.
So, Taniysha, I'm wondering, does Brianna's position as a coach on the Cretin-Durham Hall staff, did that have any sway?
It actually, we had a tough time, because that's my aunt, so sometimes it wasn't we didn't have the best communication, but actually it really helped me a lot with communicating with her and getting a lot of leadway on the team and just learning how to, lead my team as an 8th grader.
All right. Do you want to say hi to anybody?
Hi to everybody. Hello.
Hi, everyone. Don't really know.
Well, hi, everyone. They may not come up with names on the fly, but they are great playmakers on the fly. Aaliyah Bell and Taniysha Edwards, thanks for stopping by. Congrats on your performance, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for both of you.
Thank you.
So that concludes our coverage of the 7th, 8th grade showcase, and we want to thank Nia Holloway and Ronnie Porter for joining us in the broadcast booth. 2 more games coming your way. This is the Triple Threat Girls Basketball Showcase.